All right, everybody, welcome to our third game of the day, International King of the Sea Finals. We have TSYMQ, which is, I believe, a Chinese team, facing off against ELSR, which is North America's #2 team. And TSYMQ bringing in Ohio a St. Vincent, a Des Moines, a Moskva with unique upgrade, a Petropavlovsk, Marceau, another Marceau, a Haragumo, who also has the unique smoke upgrade, and a Ragnar. What do we have opposing them to the south?
So on ELSR's, you can't do it. There's a Delny. They just can't help themselves. They cannot help themselves. It's a Ragnar. It's a Delny. There's a second Ragnar. Gumo, Golden Lion, double Des Moines, double St. Vincent. Oh, Delny. Oh, Delny. This is not a map that okay. What I do like from Team China here is you've got the double Marceau speed boosting into A and the Gumo in tow. So if they do get into a situation where they can fire, he can provide that smoke escape.
Yeah, but you can see slowing down, actually.
Yeah, that's the surprising thing. No DD to D or to C.
So both of the Haragumos in this game are using the unique upgrade, which basically makes them a giant smoke generator, kind of like the gearing. So you pick up the gearing smoke, right? And then on top of that, you add a whole hell of a lot of guns and a torpedo reload booster for those kind of close-in knife fights. You lose a bit, though. I mean, the Haragumo is a bit of a bigger, chonkier ship.
And here, Downey spotted. Downey spotted. Downey's getting just domed. Oh my God. I hate this ship and COTS. Why do they keep doing this to us?
I mean, Gaishu said it best last weekend. Delny sucks.
So, Sleeping Giant is the only map where you can tuck it into two places on two different sides of the map, and I can totally see it. I wouldn't pick it, but, like, I can totally see it. Like, what have they seen about... What did they think the ship... It's already dead.
He kind of gave
a
up
metaphor
and
here.
He just kept on shooting, and I don't know why. He had the opportunity to go dark, and he couldn't.
And look at the Gumo smoke. They're gonna. I thought they were gonna smoke him across this to keep him safe from broadside. It looks like they're going.
They saw the Delny.
Yeah. Well, they're like, well, we have a huge advantage now because they brought the stupid Delny.
I mean, well,
and
but think about
cross shots on the Des Moines.
What stealthy torpedo destroyers did ELSR bring? None. They just brought the Gumo, which isn't really a stealthy torpedo destroyer, right?
Where are you capping? They got B with the Ragnar. Or no, I'm sorry. No, China got beat. I don't know. Oh, this is so upsetting.
So the point I'm getting at is, it's very easy for TSYMQ to just say, well, you know what? Let's be a little bit more aggressive. Now, here's a fun what if for you. Here's a fun what if. Had Niaoshu's Haragumo kept going instead of waiting to link up with the Des Moines, Little Busters probably would have gotten nailed.
Dead. No doubt about it.
And
now this Delny's combat ineffective. And the Ragnar's about to eat some toys.
For a little while. He'll be okay. He'll be better. And you're right. The Ragnar, he's boosted. He's
about to eat a torp.
One
running.
About to eat
it. Ow. Yep, Christ, Jesus.
And he's
ELSR, why do you do this to me?
And he's detected. He just popped his heel and his DCP, which means if he gets set on fire, he'll be detected easier because of the fire bloom. And he's doing it. And nobody's shooting at him. The Marceau, they're all shooting the Delny.
Because they're shooting at the Delny!
Why are they shooting the Delny?
Oh. I don't want to cast this game anymore.
I want to go home.
They never won a game with the Delny against the top level NA teams. And in a map where it makes 0 sense to bring a Delny.
So Game Prodigy, maybe now is their chance to win a map with the Delny.
No.
Maybe that's what they're thinking.
I mean, no. They do have a C. Sorry. I'm so distraught by this.
Yep.
And so you watch, you've casted a ton of COTS, right? So
yeah.
Quincy.
Uh-huh.
What is he known for? I thought a lot about this team, and I think I figured it out.
Quincy is very well known as a cruiser player and a destroyer player. He's extremely slippery, and he's very good at reading the tactical situation and relocating as necessary.
Well, the first part is what I would have associated him with. He's an amazing cruiser player. Mm-hmm. And so what I think we're dealing with ELSR here is they don't have strong destroyer play. And so you're seeing cruiser players take semi-cruiser-esque destroyers like the Delny, and that's how they're kind of slotting this in. Now look, they put some good damage on the St. Vincent. They put some good damage on the Marceau. The Delny has participated literally 0 in all of that. All he's done is taken a lot of damage, and now Quincy is spotted.
That's still participation, in my opinion. Because
there's no participation trophy for being a Delny.
Well, no, but look at earlier. I mean, he's the reason why the Ragnar Kukuri got away with as much health as he did, right? Because he was detected, he was being shot at, and he lived. And I think that's important. Granted, he lost a lot of health in the process.
And Ragnar's in trouble.
And Quincy's in trouble, yeah. You're just talking about Quincy. And he's trying to do the Homer Simpson into the bushes and fails.
The Moskva secondary.
Wow.
ELSR, why?
They're not looking too strong today. But the thing is,
this looks like ELSR of old.
Mm-hmm. Now, going back to our discussion on Quincy, the particular ship that he's manning is essentially a small cruiser or oversized destroyer, however you want to look at it.
Sure.
So, I think it's in a game like this where cruisers, it's really about getting into a position that doesn't get you killed and trying to impact the battle when you can. That's not a good for somebody who's a like super uber unicum cruiser player. That's not like where you want to be, right? You want to be in the ships that are going to change the course of the battle. So I think that's why you see him in Ragnar.
Yeah, I mean, I want to know what this team looks like to have the luxury to say, you know what, amazing. Like, we've watched Quincy in, NA finals or NA, like, top tier elite play, getting a Wooster and just win the game almost single-handedly. Now, granted, he had a destroyer spotting for him and all that, but like he did some crazy things in a cruiser. I'm wondering what their cruiser core looks like to be like, you know what, let's throw this guy into DD.
Well, I mean, Genshin Impact in the Good Leo is doing what he can. Although I think he's a little bit too far away from the island. Professor Luger in the Des Moines is doing what he can, but
Ragnar dies here. Look at this. Look at this.
I've seen Luger doing destroyer work too, and doing really good destroyer work in gearing. So I'm very curious why ELSR didn't bring much in the way of torpedo destroyer power.
Torpedo, stealth,
smoke,
and if you look at smoke, if you look at this Golden Lion, this is what irritates. They do cap the Delny caps B. He did something, so hoorah to him.
Yeah.
Marceau's gonna go down. I did notice it. I'm trying so hard to see the positives here.
Look. You know what you need right now, GP? You need some dirty water. Take a sip or chug if you need to.
I have been chugging this just to stop my mouth from moving. And they are. These two Marceaus, they're getting chipped by this Des Moines, who's going to get cross-shot by this Moskva. But, like, if you look at what their plan was, it was to get that stupid Golden Lion to that island today. And had they accomplished that, it would have been terrible because it can't hold it by itself. It's one of the rare cruisers that cannot hold that island by itself.
Well, I think what they were actually trying to do was they were trying to get it in a position to dunk on that island in the middle there. And you can see that's kind of what he's been doing with his Dutch oven. The problem is that he's not as effective, partially because of the fact that there's nothing really holding the St. Vincent there. So St. Vincent got to the island, yay. All he has to do is turn south and hit W, and Luger's just going to get smashed in the face. But he's not, actually. Nuoli is sitting. He's got a heal available. Here comes the next airstrike. Look at all these torpedoes coming after, coming south down the 1-2 line. Just the 1 line.
Yeah, and look, he's got 4 hydros unspent. I understand it's 2 Marceaus. I understand, but we're 9 minutes left. And there he goes. Thank you. Okay. It's like they can hear me screaming at them.
And
the St. Vincent's gonna die here.
Yeah, wow.
I screamed so much when they I've never, it's so rare for me to have so little to say. There you go, St. Vincent takes the torp. I just all right, Delny's shooting at Moskva. Both St. Vincents are in trouble. One goes down to the Gumo torps.
Yep.
And look, it's got smoke. He smokes at Des Moines. It's got utility. Yep. And there goes the other St. Vincent, and it's 3. Oh, they do get a St. Vincent in return. No, I lied. That was theirs. So they're down 3 ships. And the Delny. Like, talk me off the ledge of this Delny, man.
Oh, and there's no need. You're doing fine.
It's 9 PS while this is all happening, it's 9:18 to 5:40. The Delny maintains its undefeated record of losses.
That's right.
At a certain point in time, if you jump on a rake and it hits you in your man parts, and you keep doing it, and you wonder, why is this hitting me in my man parts? It's because you're jumping on the rake, and that rake is the Delny.
I mean, hey, these are all press accounts, right? So they're just they're fake man parts.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. St. Vincent low, but he pops the super heal. It's 940. They're capping B. They own. A.
That will stem the bleeding a little bit.
Gumo gets smacked here. I mean, there's. If you're relying on the Delny to do anything now, good luck. And the Golden Line's pushing, and there goes the Des Moines, and that's the game.
Yep. Oof. All right. Well, that looks very convincing for TSYMQ, huh? Once again, a solid sweep of an NA team with nobody from the Chinese team dying. Second time we've seen that today.